Time for some more quick tips. Navigating in the arrangement can be done a few ways. If I'd like to start on measure 2 as opposed to measure 1 where this clip begins, I can hover over this area of the grid, which is giving me the speaker icon display, and I can just click on it like I did before. Starting right on measure 2, and I'll do this again on measure 4. So that makes things a lot easier if you have a really long passage that you just want to be focusing on one section of. Another way to quickly jump around the arrangement is to set form markers. So if I have my cursor set someplace, I've got this at the end of measure 8, I'm going to hit this set button, and then I'm given a flag. I can rename this just like any other nameplate or clip. And let's call this, let's say it's the verse. And I'll do another form marker here, and I'll name this one chorus. So as I click through these, I can just jump from one form marker to the next. It's also a really nice way to keep your session organized so you can understand what part of the song you're in at any given point. Let's talk about fades and audio. I'm going to zoom in to the very end of this audio file, and we're getting very close. So you can see that Ableton has actually created an automatic fade at the end of this audio clip. And this is the default setting in the preferences menu, which you can deactivate if you don't want this automatic fade. But for the most part, it's pretty useful to just have it do it for you. But if you'd like to continue to adjust this fade, inside of the arrangement, and you need to make sure that the automation lanes are not open. And if they are, you're going to see these red lines across it. So just to turn them off, we can unactivate the automation. And then we're seeing the fade here. I can grab the top of it and make it considerably longer. I can do all sorts of stuff. I can truncate the file. I can extend the file really quickly, just directly into the arrangement. If I have two adjacent files, I can go in and grab one side or the other, pull over to create a crossfade, which will have the audio of one clip fade out while the audio of another fades in to create a seamless transition from one to the other. One key command that you're going to find really useful is select all, and this will be applicable to whatever it is you're currently hovering over or working inside of. So I'm in the arrangement right now, and the key command for select all is Command A if you're on a Mac or Control A if you're on a PC. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and you can see the entire arrangement has now been selected for me. This is a really quick way to get it all selected if you're ready to export. If I'm inside of a MIDI clip, I can Command A, and I've got all of the MIDI events selected as well. And this is usually across platforms. It's not just live. Select A will work on a number of applications, and it's a really quick way to navigate through whatever it is that you're working on. As you're working on your session, you might want to activate or deactivate tracks really quickly. So we can do this by selecting the track activator. If it's yellow, then that means that the track is activated, and if it's gray, it's meaning the track is currently deactivated. If you just want to turn something off real quick so you can focus on something else. Additionally, if I'm inside of a virtual instrument, I can turn it off and on by selecting the top yellow circle in the left-hand corner, which will deactivate and activate the instrument itself. So this is happening on an instrument level and then also a track level.